everyone, Nicola here. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I thought I'd take you on a little tour of my art studio, show you where I color and how I organize my art supplies. I don't know about you, but I love seeing art studio tours. It's really great to get some ideas, and I just like to see other people's creative space. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'm gonna turn the camera around and take you on a little tour. All right, guys, so here we go. This is my art space right here. So I have a nice big L-shaped desk, which I absolutely love. I find it's really handy. So in this left-hand side where my lights are, that's usually where, well, that is where I color and where I film. And over on this other side, sometimes I'll have my iPad or my laptop. It's usually where I do most of my editing and office stuff. Okay, so I have a nice pegboard there where I have some family photos, picture of my dog, and some motivational words, which I love, inspirational quotes. And okay, so moving down, I'm going to sit down. Hopefully the camera's not shaking too much, guys, and I apologize if it is. So here's my sharpener. This guy here, it's the Dull 133. Love this sharpener. It's really good with my polychromos and the Caran d'Ache luminance. And the Prismacolors are pretty good in here. I do find that they sometimes break. So I actually have another little sharpener up here. Let's see if I can grab it here. This guy here. So that's a handheld one that I will use sometimes. So I have these three little containers that hold lots of things. So this one here is kind of my main tools that I use. So I've got my big old makeup brush that I use for getting rid of any crumbs on my page. I've got my trusty little pencil that I use all the time. I use this for recording my pencil numbers on the opposite side of the page I'm working on, and that's how I keep track of the colors that I'm using. Just a ton of pencil extenders. I've got so many in here. And you know, there have been times when I've been coloring and I actually use all of them. I need more. Yeah, I've got lots in here, and I actually have, because the Prismacolors will not work with these ones. The barrel is too wide. So I have some of these ones which you can adjust. I think there's a few more in here. They might be buried. Okay, we'll move on from the pencil extenders because there are many. Oh, just a couple ballpoint pens. Probably take those out. I don't really use them. And there's my Posca white paint pen. So this is the one that I'm using right now. I do have some extras, but I have those. I'll show you in a minute where I keep those. A couple of like black pens, like fine liners. And this here, the Sakura Micron 01 is my favorite. So this is the one I use all the time. So it's the, I don't know if you can see that, probably not. But yeah, it's the Micron 01 Sakura, best pens ever. This is a little eraser that I have. And my electric eraser. This one here. I don't think they make this exact model anymore, but I do know Sakura does have one on Amazon. So if you are looking for one, I do like this brand. Yep, so you just, and I've got lots of extra little nibs. But yeah, I've had this for years and years. It's really good to use that if you have like a bigger space that you need to erase. This is a blending pencil, and it's, oops, I'll do it that way, Prismacolor, and it's a colorless pencil. So I use this one really for Prismacolor or the Caran d'Ache luminance. I find sometimes I need to use this just to blend the colors together. I have a couple of water pens. these are really great to use with watercolor pencils. So you'll color an area and then you just add a little bit of water on your brush. So the water's in the barrel. You can sort of see that. And yeah, so it just comes out. You can use it as a paintbrush. They're really handy to have. These are also good with the Caran d'Ache Neo Color 2s. That's what I use them mainly for. This is another little eraser that I have. It's, I think it is Faber-Castell. Yeah, my hand is in the way here. Yeah, so this is a good one for little fine details, and it's got the little brush on the end. So I like that tool. What else have we got in here? Oh, this is a graphic pencil that I use to sharpen the blade in my sharpener. So I'll use that every once in a while just to keep that blade sharp. And what else do we have? Oh, we have another colorless blender and another pencil extender. So this was the other one in there. This one I think has quite a smaller barrel, so they're really good for the Prismacolors. Okay, I'm going to put all these back and we'll move on. Okay, so that one's put back together. In this one here, I have my gel pens, and I've got quite a few. I have a pack of like the metallic ones. Those are the ones I use mainly if I'm doing embellishments on a page. And then the other ones are, you know, more solid colors. And I kind of do them sometimes if I just want to do something quick or just purely for relaxation. I'll pull those out, and I really love coloring with gel pens. I do find it really soothing, and so yeah, I use those every once in a while. Okay, so this one here, these are all my extra polychromos that I have. So I'll show you in a minute, but I keep track of my pencils and whether or not I have an extra one. And then that way I know if I run out, I can go and get a spare one or an extra one. I like to, certain colors I like to make sure that I have an extra one, especially if I'm getting low on the one that's in my pack. So that's my polychromos, all my extras right there. Okay, so moving over here, this little guy was, somebody gave my partner and I these little rocks that they painted. So I just put that little one up there. I thought they're so cute. This here is a table vacuum. And I got it for Christmas from my son, and I use it all the time. So if you get lots of little crumbs or shavings, this thing is awesome. It cleans it right up. So it's got, it's just battery operated. There's a little there, and you just vacuum up all the little crumbs. It's so good. I love it. Before I used to just brush everything off my desk onto the floor, but this is way better. So yeah, I highly recommend that. I think he got it off of Amazon. So this one's called 10 Win, but yeah, I really like it. Okay, over here, this is where I put my pencil shavings, just a mason jar. Over here, I have my luminance in that one, so the Caran d'Ache luminance, and in this one is the polychromos, the bigger one. I also have another pack with my Prismacolors, so but these are the two that I usually use more frequently. Let me go here. In here, I've got, let's see. Okay, so in here I've got my Pitt pens, the Faber-Castell brush pens. In the back there are the Neocolor 2s. So those are the watercolor pencils, they're like crayons. And those are the ones that I use those clear water brushes for. So you just color it on, then add a little bit of water, and it all blends nice and smooth. And then I have some stamps, or some, oh gosh, what are these things called? Distressed ink. So I don't really use those very often. There was a time when I was thinking, oh, I'll do more backgrounds, but I don't know. I don't really know how to use them properly. I think I need to watch some YouTube videos and learn how to do it. But yeah, I have a few of those, so I have dabbled a little bit, but one day I might get back into that. All right, so this one is just some like print offs and different things that I've done, maybe a color long. That top design is actually going to be in my next book or a future book. And then up here, I have some more supplies. So I've got some more gold gel pens, my white Posca paint pens in here. And what else? Oh, I've got some more like my Sakura Micron 01s. Yeah, just odds and ends, compass, and a few more pencils. So I've got the Derwent Light Fast in here and some watercolor pencils down there. So that's in that drawer. Okay, so up top here is mostly reference materials. So we'll start with this guy here. So this binder houses my color catalog that I got from Sarah Renee Clark. This is the digital or the printed version. Oops. And then what I did was the one I have gives you the Prismacolor numbers that coincide with the colors. And then I went and I wrote down the polychromos numbers. So I don't really use these very often. Sometimes I'll look for color inspiration. They're a really great resource though if you do like to use a color palette. So highly recommend. So that's Sarah Renee Clark. All right, and okay, so it's quite long. This back here is the colored pencil conversion chart from My Colorful Country Life. And I can see, I need to go in and fill some of the luminance, but yeah, this is a really good resource as well. I did a whole video on how to actually use this chart, so you can check that out. So that's what's in this binder. So I've got some of my books here. These are the ones that I'm working on right now. And the little blue tabs are just my finished pages. So at the end of the month, I do my completed pages. And that just is so I know which ones that I did for the month. Will be the month of April. Okay, moving on. I've got my family charts here. Again, I love these charts. These are from Color with Claire, and they're free. They're a free download if you go on her website. I use these all the time, and the thing I love about them is, so there's the Prismacolor one, is it's all on one page. I love seeing all of my colors on one page. It just makes it so much easier for me to choose my colors. So yeah, I've got the polychromos, the Prismacolor, and the luminance now. You can see I'm missing a few of the luminance. And then some blank cardstock that I put behind my page when I'm coloring. So I've also got a few little notebooks that are like reference. I write down any notes like how I make my books and for my YouTube channel, and just reference stuff for me. This one here is my little art journal for my Prismacolors, and also my gel pens and the brush pens that were down here, these guys here. And then this one here is, I'll just show you what I do, is for my polychromos. I'm in the process of finishing this, like just decorating it. So you can see got a little bit going on right now. But yeah, I've got my swatching in here, and here's my list of extra polychromos that I have. So this is what I was showing you with my extras, just so I know how many I have and whether or not I need to pick up another one. And then I have some blends in the back here. So anytime I do a blend that I really like, I will record it. And yeah, I've done the same thing now with the luminance. So the luminance is at the back here. I've got my swatches, and don't know if I've done any blends. I thought I did. Oh yeah, there we go. So a few blends here that I've done. So yeah, that's my little art journal. But yeah, it's a work in progress. Again, I'm hoping to have some time when I can sit down and really focus on doing some drawing in there and coloring. What else is in here? Oh, these are just little scrap pieces of paper I use when I'm, if I need notes, and got some stickies, some hand cream, and that is it. Okay, so that's that corner. Okay, so over here I have my overhead lamp and my little succulent that is keeping it balanced. and then this bigger lamp, I'm gonna come out a little bit here for you. This standing one I just got a couple months ago and I really like it. I needed a lot more light, and I really noticed the difference with having it. I mean, goodness, I would actually maybe even get another one. I like having lots of light. Okay, so there you go, guys. That is my art space. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button and have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.